favorite parts of Conference is the opportunity to connect with so many inspiring consultants and hearing their stories. Today, I am very pleased to introduce a consultant whose story I know will touch and inspire all of us. Her 5-year journey at Pampered Chef has had ups and downs, and she has persevered through some of life's most challenging circumstances. Please welcome team leader Lauren Baker.
Just like previous years, last summer I came to Chicago for our impactful Pampered Chef conference. I knew it would be a rewarding experience, but I also knew when I returned home, I would be receiving news I expected all my life, but hoped would never come. In January of 20, I joined Pampered Chef and have been an Excellence Awards and Trip Earner every year. In the fall of 23, I was even selected to be a product ambassador for the new product release. Last year's conference personally meant so much because I knew at the end, my husband Jason and 2 boys, Jackson and Camden, would drive up from Mississippi so we could go see for the first time my oldest favorite MLB team, the Cubs. Before the game started, we took a family picture, and it is still today my Facebook profile picture, as well as backgrounds on my guys' phones. This picture represents the last normal moment we felt as a family that we were able to capture. See, before conference on a mission trip in Belize, we traveled by golf cart, and we had to go over concrete speed bumps in the road that would cause me to hold my chest as it caused severe pain. I knew something wasn't right with my right side, and it was time to schedule my annual visit. When I returned home, there was a 4-month wait for an appointment, but I stressed the urgency to be seen anyways. On Monday, July 14, 2025, I went for a breast exam with my gynecologist. He immediately sent me for a mammogram, as since 30, I've been getting them due to my mom having breast cancer at 41. He said ultrasound was double booked and no way I would get one today. When I went to the mammogram area, there were many negative signs, and things started happening very quickly. Scheduling a biopsy, and you guessed it, straight to ultrasound. With going to Chicago in only 2 days, they wanted me to have the biopsy the day after I should be at conference. I already knew what the result would be with my mom's history. I had a peace from God and wanted to hold on to normal 1 more week by enjoying conference and my son's dream MLB game. Conference was amazing and the Cubs won. When I returned home, my biopsy confirmed my fears. Stage 3A, invasive ductal carcinoma, right arm lymph node involvement, high growth rate, hormone fed, and too large to immediately remove. Good news, it'll respond to chemo. Bad news, my normal would never be normal again. We started immediately the following week. Surgery to add a chemo port in my chest, and chemo started the following week with the Red Devil, but I named it the Blood of Christ. I really thought that one would do me in. Affected my body in so many different ways with side effects I'd never heard of, and of course hair loss, which was so minimal compared to everything else. Chemo would happen on Tuesday, and I would sleep until Friday, which is when Jackson had football games that I refused to miss. And even though I am the planner and celebrator, I had to sleep through my husband and Jackson's birthdays, and it absolutely wrecked. The first chemo caused so much anxiety that I got sick before I even walked in the room for the second chemo, Taxol, which wasn't even as bad as the first one, but it still caused nauseousness, as well as nerve and bone pain. December 16th, I had a double mastectomy. It involved my back muscles to be used for frontal support due to removing so much. I had expanders added to stretch my skin until I have my implant surgery next month. Unfortunately, February 4th, I had to have a second surgery. They had to get those remaining cancer cells that were missed. March and April, 25 rounds of daily radiation. But we get to have that surgery next month. And I do have a PET scan every 3 months, which my last one I got results this week and it was clear. I will keep my chemo port just in case for years to come. I've had skin infections, occupational therapy due to the 21 lymph nodes that were removed and causing a high risk of lymphedema. I have to be on daily medication for the rest of my life, as well as a shot once a month for the next few years to completely put me through menopause early. Yay! I do not share any of this to say woe is me. I have through this entire journey said, my battle is no worse than anyone else's daily walk. Because Romans 5:3-4 says, we have to face trials with confidence, hope, and strength to produce perseverance. And there were so many days. There were so many days that I would have setbacks. And my husband and I would say to one another, one day at a time. But sometimes I really needed one moment at a time. God gets all of the glory, as without him, I would not be standing here today to say I beat breast cancer. And there is no way that I could have been through this last year and still whatever my future holds without the support of so many, countless Pampered Chef sisters who have reached out to me, prayed over me, sent kind cards and helpful gifts. You see, I was an advanced director. I did earn excellence in sales every year, and I've earned a trip every year. But with my cancer battle, I did lose my director title. I did not earn excellence in sales, and I did not earn a trip. However, the biggest thing is I did not walk away. God allowed Pampered Chef to come into my life and allowed me to find such support and true sisterhood. Erin Sweeter, fellow director sister in our organization, connected me to Laurie Turner and Alicia Welch. Laurie had already walked this cancer journey, and Alicia and I have now walked it together. Without Pampered Chef, I would never have had these ladies in my life to virtually hold hands with and cry with. Without PC, I would not have Cammie Cruz and Lulu Easley to come to my home and bring love, joy, and support from our amazing director team, who are all my true, forever family. I want to thank Pampered Chef completely for allowing the flexibility to make this business always available, waiting on me and meeting me where I need to be in my daily walk. I know my business looks different today, but I also know that PC is more than just an award or title. It truly represents resilience, hope, community, and remembering why I joined, to have exactly that. Many times in life, we have fear, and it can completely take us over. However, if we allow it, fear can shape us and push us into our future, and we can meet who we were truly designed to be. I cannot wait to see where my future self goes with my business, because I know God has given me all of you as the best sisterhood yet. And I did not walk this journey to be defeated or not be able to rise again. Despite all of our hurdles that we walk through in life, we are capable of pivoting, striving, and growing to more and not be defined by them. True joy comes from within, and it pushes doubt to the side. And when you have true joy, no one can take it from you. And we can share that with everyone through Pampered Chef. And you can bet I'll be wearing blue when I am here next year, because I will be back. I will be back as a director before the end of the year and advanced director by conference.